son nom. Car l'Éternel est bon. Car l'Éternel est bon. Car l'Éternel est bon. The Lord is good this morning. The Lord is good this morning. The Lord is good this morning. Lift up a Shabbat praise in this morning. Somebody cry out to the Lord this morning. He is worthy. He is worthy. He is worthy to be praised.
Continuez à frapper mon bon Dieu. Dans la présence, bon Dieu, matin, amen. Lui-même qui, bon Dieu, amen. Continuez à frapper, bon Dieu, matin. Continuez à frapper, bon Dieu. On nous bat gloire, adoration, lui-même seul vérité. C'est capable là, matin. C'est grâce que nous faisons. Nous ne pas mériter, grâce à son faveur que nous ne pas mériter. Il y a un pile monde pour se mettre dans ces qui va réussir, mais nous-mêmes, bon Dieu, va nous source la vie. Dans le travail, dans l'école, nous monter des machines, nous monter des trains. Et dans nous-mêmes, c'est une équipe qui conduit toute journée. Mais bon Dieu, fait grâce au la matin. Continuez à bon Dieu, continuez à bon Dieu. Continuez à frapper, mon Dieu, continuez à dire merci de façon bon. Dis merci pour famille, dis merci pour amis. Il y a des gens qui ne pas supposé là toujours. Mais si on est capable là, c'est grâce pour Dieu. Il y a des gens qui sont supposé mourir déjà. Mais grâce à vous-même, grâce à qui nous avons, Seigneur, il fait Seigneur jusqu'à présent. Il est capable de vivre jusqu'à présent. Il y a des hommes qui ont un complot dans nous. Mais bon Dieu, faites tout bagage, changez tout bagage. Jésus vire tout bagage. Jésus vire tout bagage. Frappez-vous, mon Dieu, ça va tenir. Frappez-vous, mon Dieu, ça va tenir. C'est celle qui bon Dieu, c'est celle qui bon Dieu. Parlez l'autre temps cool, parlez l'autre temps cool. Gloire, l'honneur, adoration, matin. Croyez-moi devant mon Dieu, matin. Croyez-moi devant mon Dieu, matin. Balions action de grâce qui sont pareilles, matin. Balions mon Dieu, action de grâce qui sont pareilles, matin. Tu es capable là toujours. Tu es capable lever, matin. Balions mon Dieu, action de grâce qui sont pareilles. Tu es capable là dans le moment ça. Balions mon Dieu, action de grâce qui sont pareilles. Balions mon Dieu, action de grâce qui sont pareilles. C'est lui-même seul qui, mon Dieu. Parlez d'un coup, mon Dieu, non. Parlez d'un coup, mon Dieu, non. Parlez d'un coup, mon Dieu, non. There's none like our God. There's none like our God this morning. He is the only God. He is the only God. Our God is the only God. Our God is awesome this morning. Bagay donc mon Dieu nous matin. Bye mon Dieu gloire matin. Bye mon Dieu gloire matin. Au nom de Jésus, on dit alléluia. On nous dit alléluia. On nous dit béni soit l'Éternel. Béni soit l'Éternel. Béni soit l'Éternel. Béni soit l'Éternel. Merci Jésus. Merci Jésus. Merci Jésus. Merci Jésus. Alléluia. Hosanna in the high. Let a king, let a king be lifted high. Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest, in the high. Let our King be lifted high. Hosanna. Say Hosanna, Hosanna. Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest, in the high. Oh, let our King be lifted, our King be lifted high. Hosanna. Hosanna, Hosanna. In the highest, the only God in the highest. Let our King, let the King, let our King be lifted high. Hosanna. Hosanna. matin. We're going to leave all that high. Higher than them. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, you be lifted. Jesus, you be lifted high. Oh, higher, higher, higher. Be lifted high. Oh, Jesus, you be lifted. Jesus, you be lifted high. Oh, higher, higher, higher. Higher. Be lifted high. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, you be lifted high. Oh, lift our God higher. Oh, be lifted high. Jésus, Jésus, Jésus. Jésus, nous te levons plus haut. Plus haut, plus haut. Te levons plus haut. Dis Jésus, Jésus. Jésus, nous te levons plus haut. Plus haut, plus haut. Te levons plus haut. Let our King, let our King. Oh, tu es dans. Let our King, let our King. Let our King be lifted. Let our King, let our King. Let our King be lifted. Oh, let our King. Let our King be lifted. Oh, let's sing Hosanna, Hosanna. In the highest. Let our King, let our King be lifted. Oh, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. In the highest this morning. In the let our King, let our King be lifted. Hosanna, oh, Hosanna. Consuming fire, sweet perfume. His awesome presence. Fill this room. Consuming, consuming, sweet perfume. His awesome presence. Oh, Jesus, oh, fill this. Oh, consuming, consuming fire, sweet perfume. He's awesome, he's awesome presence. Fill me up, till I overflow. I wanna run over. Say, fill me up, till I overflow. I wanna run. Pour remplir, oh, till I run, wanna run over. Fill me up till I overflow. Est-ce que t'as rêvé, bon Dieu, rempli au matin? Sous ta rêvé, bon Dieu, rempli au 10 ça. Oh, oh, yes, say, oh, fill me up till I. Jusqu'à ce qu'on remplit, on va jamais avoir. Prenez mon Dieu pour le remplir au matin. C'est lui qui a rempli. Pas que vous qui a rempli. On dit ça, oh, fill me up till I wanna run, I wanna over, I wanna run over, fill me up. Dis ça matin. Oh, fill me up till I jusqu'à ce qu'on bien rempli. Run over, I wanna run over, fill me up till I overflow. Oh, run over, I wanna run over. Fill me up till I overflow. I wanna run over. Moi pas gagnant, bon Dieu, tant coup. Moi pas gagnant, l'autre bon Dieu, tant. Où fait ça les hommes pas qu'à faire? Où fait ça? Où fait ça? Où fait ça? Levez-moi, dis mon Dieu, va que l'autre bon Dieu tant que le matin, moi pas. Où va que l'autre? Bon Dieu fait ça, l'autre yo pas qu'à faire. La paix. Levez-moi, dis ça encore. Moi, pas gagnant l'autre Dieu. Pas gagnant l'autre encore. Oh, vous faites ça. Ça, l'homme va qu'à faire. L'homme va qu'à lever au matin. L'homme va qu'à mettre sous ça dans le matin. C'est seul mon Dieu qui a fait ça. Sous d'accord avec me chanter, levez-moi, on a dit ça. Ouais, pas gain, oh l'autre Dieu. Ou moi, pas gain, l'autre bon Dieu. Ouais, pas gain, l'autre bon Dieu. Où fait ça, où fait ça, fait pour matin, on y fait. Oh, I fait ça. Oh, I have no other God but you. I have no other God but you. Say I don't have no other God. I have no other God but you. You can do what no man can do. You can do what no man can. You have done what no man can do. Lift up your hand and say, I have no other God. I have no other God but you, God. Say you can do what no man can do. Only our God can do this morning. If you are still alive this morning, it's because He been perfect on our life to be here this morning. I have no other God. What's the bon Dieu? Matin, on va gagner l'autre bon Dieu dans le coup. Si on a gagné l'autre bon Dieu dans le bon Dieu, on va la blâmer matin. Si on va la blâmer, c'est un grâce lié, c'est celle qui a fait grâce à vous. You have done what no man has done. You You're not a slave of fear. Ou pas esclave péché matin, parce que bon Dieu t'y a voulu tout bagage. Il te versé seul pour les capables la matin. Levez mon Dieu pas esclave péché. Sous ce tout esclave péché qui quitte moi. Mais de vous sentir là ou même vous libérer de tout péché, vous libérer de tout malice matin. Levez-moi chanter ça matin. Levez-moi dire ça avec conviction matin. Levez-moi avec toute ferme assurance dire ça matin. Tout ça tout libérer de toutes les affaires de ce monde. Matin, dans le nom de Jésus, enlevez-moi nous. Moi c'est I'm no longer, I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child. I am a child. The music d'arrête de bouillon comme dit ça matin. Moi pas esclave. Moi c'est pitié, bon Dieu. Moi c'est pitié, bon Dieu. I'm no longer a slave to sin. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to sin. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. Lift up your hand all over the campus. Give unto the Lord your worship this morning. There's a song that I love that says, où c'est force moyen qu'elle passe, où c'est trésor que m'a cherché, où c'est tout pour moi. Moi t'es joignant, bijou précieux, c'est qui t'est où m'a dégaré, où c'est tout pour moi. Dis ça encore, the spirit of worship. Où c'est force moyen qu'elle cassé, où c'est trésor que m'a cherché, où c'est tout pour moi. Moi t'es joint, non bijou pressé, si qui t'est où m'a dégalé, où c'est tout pour moi. Non, non, non.
ça fait m'a chercher, où c'est tout pour moi. Ouais, t'es joint. Ouais, t'es joint, y'en bijou pressé. Si quitte ou m'a égalé, c'est tout pour moi. Non, non, non. Jésus, aïe, mon Dieu. Somebody shout hallelujah. 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 Yes, God. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Thank you, praise team. Praise the Lord, everybody. This morning, we did God praise. And right before I get out the way, because I want to give our pastor more than enough time today to give unto the Lord what the Lord has already given to him. But I want to encourage you this morning. There's a verse that's in my spirit. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. And this is where the Lord is speaking to Joshua. And it says, have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you everywhere you go.
Tout côté où aller.
I want you to look at the person next to you. Say neighbor. Say neighbor. Don't worry about it. God is present in a time of trouble. I need you to get out your seat and go hug as many people as you can. Say, don't you worry about it this morning. Say, God is on the job this morning. Don't you worry about it this morning. Don't worry about it this morning. For God is on the job. Come on, somebody should be excited this morning. Somebody should be excited this morning. Don't give yourself a heart attack this morning. Stop stressing about it this morning. Don't worry about it this morning. God is present. God is present. God is present. God is present. Come on, somebody. God is good this morning. God is present. Let me tell you this morning. I love the Lord this morning. I love the Lord this morning. Because I want to tell you what the Lord did this morning. You know, you're a Christian. You're a believer. You know God is good. But sometimes God has to remind you that don't forget that I'm good.
Amen.
You know God is good. Right? You know God is good. You know how sometimes you're driving your car and sometimes something gets in your windshield. And maybe, you know, it obstructs your view. You know where you're going. But sometimes the rain comes and you got to start utilizing your wiper. But even though I know the road, but something is blocking my view. And God says, you know I'm good. But sometimes I got to come down to remind you how good I am. So God is reminding us this morning. Don't worry about the rain. Don't worry about the snow. Don't worry about the trials. Don't worry about the tribulation. I am here wherever you go. Wherever you are is where I am. Wherever I am is where you are. I tell you this. I had no plans to come here this morning. Because last night it was midnight, I was on the road. Because I was at the Great Worship Experience in New York City. Man, what a great time we had in the Lord. And I left the Great Worship Experience and I saw nothing but rain. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Took the road, went down to Manhattan. Dropped Brother Eugene that traveled with me. And then now I'm heading back home. And I go through all Westchester and everything. I see nothing but rain. I say, thank you, Lord. Then I get up to the good old Taconic. Past exit 5. And I say, Lord, this don't look like rain. Because this has a color to it. And then I'm praying, I'm like, Lord, I need you to be my 4x4 right now. Because I don't have a truck. I'm driving a 2016 Hyundai Sonata. But Lord, I need you to be the traction that I need. And do you know that God allowed me to reach all the way to exit 20? Underneath nothing but snow. But he did something for me last night that he did for me this morning. Because as I was on my way home, God sent a truck in front of me to plow the way while I'm going home. And I get all the way home and I cannot go on my driveway. It's okay. The car can stay here. I can walk the rest of the way. Sometimes God will give you a ride to the block, but you got to make it to the house. Come on, who am I talking to this morning? I know you want God to be an Uber to bring you to the front door, but God said, my grace is sufficient enough for you. Say, if you can just get me close by, I can make it the rest of the way. Look at the person next to you. Say, God is not going to do it without you. You got to participate in your deliverance. You got to participate in the deliverance. God is not going to do everything for you. God is going to get you there. But you got to go the rest of the way. God is not going to do everything. Why you just sit around and be lazy? For God is not raising up a lazy generation. But God said, I'm going to do my part. Because I know how to do my part. But I need you to know who you are. When you say, I am more than a conqueror, that means you got to conquer something. But this morning when I got up, I went to my window. I saw 12 inches out my window. And, you know, as I was walking at 12 o'clock in the morning, I look at my footprint. Snow's all the way up here. But that's not what helped me to get home fast. What helped me to get home fast? I noticed that somebody else walked by where I was walking before me. No, not amen. Because when I noticed those footprints, they're not human footprints. They're really small footprints. And they're really close to each other. But I remember Friday I saw a fox. And after a certain time, all of God's children come out to worship the Lord. But I'm too juicy to be outside this late while they worshiping the Lord. So I made sure I got in the house as soon as I can and blessed the Lord for whoever was out there. But I made it home safe. But when I got up this morning, I'm like, there's no way I can come to church. So you know what I did? I did what a lot of us do. When we look like we can't make it, we go back to bed. And do you know I went back to bed? But something happened when I went back to bed. As I was planning to sleep another hour, because you know I didn't give my kids sleeping pills. So I'm not saying that's what I did. I'm just saying. But while I was laying in my bed, I heard a noise outside. And when I heard a noise outside, I noticed that God sent a truck to come up my hill on my property. Not just clear the road, but clear my whole driveway. And I'm standing here. I have a bad back. And I'm looking outside. And outside looking at me. And outside knows I ain't going to do nothing. And I know I'm not about to do nothing. So I said, Lord, unless you send the sun to melt all this thing down. But God said, I got something better. I got a Caucasian brother with a truck that got a big thing in front of it. He's going to clean the way for you. But you know something? I left my car down the block. After God did his part, I had to put some boots on. I had to walk back down the hill. I had to get the car. I had to drive the car back up. Then I had to get up. I had to look at my bed and say so long, bye-bye. Because if God moves, I gotta move. The problem with some of you, God moves and you still sleeping. But when God moves, you gotta move. You get the version next, you say, when God moves, you gotta move. When God moves, you gotta move. Can you imagine God moving? I went back to bed. If you want God to keep moving for you, learn to move when He moves. And I thank God I left my home safe and sound. I made it to the temple. And while I was on my way here, because I said I could not miss Pastor Vinod tonight, because he's been blessing me since week 1. And you know what got me here this morning? On my way here, I was listening to that I was glad when they said,
let's
go to the house of the Lord. Please help me welcome Pastor Eben-Ezer. Stand to your feet as the man of God come. First thing first, as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah.
Il prend fardeau ma tête chargée, il partage levez mon bout ça. Chargé, ma tête chargée, il partagé. On va pas capoter ça pour compte. On va pas capoter ça pour compte. Si mon Dieu va penser à la et ça va se faire sortir là. Mon Dieu fait premier pas, on doit faire deuxième pas. Mon Dieu là. Avec tout le monde. Oh oui, bon Dieu. Dernier dimanche de mois janvier. Est-ce que pas maman petit? Est-ce que pas papa? Est-ce que pas mon jeune? Mon Dieu. Est-ce qu'on veut faire donner vous dire ça? Oui, alléluia. Est-ce qu'on n'est pas content là aujourd'hui dans la maison de mon Dieu? Frappez-moi, faire louange pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Frappez-moi, faire louange pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Frappez-moi pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Moi content.
I am happy.
Moi content.
I am happy
when
they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord. I am happy.
Moi content.
I am happy.
Moi content.
I am happy when they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord. When I was young, when I did not know Christ, that I was happy when they tell me, let us go to the clubhouse. But when I didn't know God, I was happy when they tell me, let us go to the carnival. When I did not know God, when I did know God, when I had problems, I was happy. I was happy. When they tell me, let us go to the high priest, when I was happy. When they told me, with the problems I got, with the sickness I got, let us go to the doctor first. I was happy. Because I'm a child of God, because I know who I am, when I come to know God, there's another joy. Before I go to the when they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord, I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. When they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord. God bless you this morning. God bless you this morning. I appreciate you being here this morning. I appreciate you being here this morning. Because if you heard that the snow was coming, and then what I was hearing since Friday, from out, if you're outside, stay outside. If you're inside, stay inside. And I was at work, and I was outside, and I said, I'm going back home. Because I don't believe in sleeping at work. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. If I could be at work, I want to go home. Why Sunday? Even though snow without snow. When they tell me, come into the house of the Lord. Come on now, somebody. You can't say amen, just say ouch. Yes, God. Peace of the Lord be with you. The gospel said. But the gospel is hard to swallow, but truth is truth. Peace of the Lord be with you. I am happy. I am happy. When they tell me, before I go to the weather, before I go to the weather, I'm happy. When they tell me, today's Sunday, let us go to the house of the Lord. Yes, God. Because I do not want to hear.
Okay.
The doors closed. How many of you have been blessed throughout the series? First things first. Peace of the Lord be with you. How many of you have been blessed? I've been blessed. How about last Sunday? Were you blessed last Sunday? And how many of you were afraid? But today we're going to be friends today. If you was upset with me last week, today we're going to be friends. Peace of the Lord be with you. Today we're going to be friends. Because last Sunday we spoke about etiquette. Etiquette of Christians at work. Peace of the Lord be with you. Before you pray for the promotion, you have to ask God to give you support to support your co-workers. Yes, God. Before you pray for the promotion, we're going to see this. Before you ask for the promotion, before you ask for the raise, you understand me? This morning you're going to see what you need to do first. Last week we spoke about 5 points, but we only saw 3. We saw King Darius that formed his government and put his governors. And we saw the priorities of the governors. And then we saw the secret of Daniel. And we told you the secret of Daniel. We told you the secret of Daniel. It's not to sit among them. Daniel knew why he left his home. And he knew why he came into the house of the Lord. He knew a time to to come in and a time to come out. He knew the people at the work. He knew at work. He has a work that he came to do. He had a contract that he signed. What he came to do, he came to do. Then after that, he can go home. So you know something. At work, if you want, if you don't want to be like everybody else, you will be persecuted. The Apostle Paul told Timothy, everyone that wants to serve God faithfully will be persecuted. The Apostle Paul told Timothy, this is how you will know who's a child of God, is when you see that they're under persecution. But Christians nowadays, they are afraid to be persecuted. If persecution comes, they say, oh, it's the devil, it's the devil, the devil. But Jesus said in the book of Mark, it says, those of you who will follow me, not only they will be blessed, but they will be blessed many. But not only in this year, but in the years to come. But then we always forget the last part of the verse where that says, with persecution. Peace of the Lord be with you. Help me pray because somebody don't want to see me. Why don't they want to see me? Is it because they don't want to sit next to you? Or the way you are, they don't want to be the same way? You can't hate me for that. Peace of the Lord be with you. Daniel was living a certain way. Was living a way. Not only that made God pleased, that made also the king pleased. At the same time, that did not make his correctors pleased. As his co-workers, had his co-workers is playing at the luau and talking Daniel in the word. Business. Daniel stood on what he believed in. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. Psalm 23 says, Psalm 1, it says, blessed is those. Blessed are those. For those who does not dwell, who does not sit in the same way of the people who are doing bad things. If you say you're a child of God, where do you sit? At work. Where do you hang out with? Who do you hang out with? First things first. Before I ask God for a blessing, is it first you've done what the Bible asks you to do? The 2 points we're going to see today, that's truly important, is the test that Daniel passed. And then you're going to see where Daniel change his priority. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. Just the way I told you. Daniel is living a certain way that pleased the king, to please the government, but his co-workers was not pleased. The people that's working with them was not pleased. When the king was thinking to put Daniel as first chief of command. Not only the 120 of the administrators, but the other 2 governors. The word of God makes us understand that the co-workers had a meeting. They had a secret meeting. They had a secret meeting. Let me tell you something. In this meeting, Daniel was not present. There's a place that I want to go with you. Daniel was not part of the meeting. They made a secret meeting. The 120 plus the 2. They made a meeting. And the meeting they had, if you came to the meeting, you cannot make a difference with president or who's under the president. What I come to tell you, what do I mean? There's objective to this meeting. You don't see that you've been in a meeting, you go somewhere, and you said, who's the leader here? Peace of the Lord be with you. So it comes to show you the protocol. The 2 governors were supposed to be on top of the 120 administrators. But when you came to this secret meeting, when you opened the door, when they was doing the union, there's no difference. Everybody was alike. Everybody had the same objective. We hate Daniel. Everybody was giving their own strategy. I think, listen, we can trap him like this. You know, we can do this. Everybody was giving their own. Normally in leadership, 120 should not be in between 2. But because they have a similar objective, now they've come into the same place. They're eating the same place. We have an objective. We have to kill Daniel. We have to destroy Daniel. Plotting against him. Just like if you're a Christian, when you come to work, you come to work, you see a group, you see a little group, and you say, oh, where's this one? I haven't seen it. And they don't know if you was coming. As soon as you come, and everybody just split. They see you coming, they're like, I'm going to talk to you later. Peace and love bless you. The person that you thought, the person that you think, the person that you think that should be your support, they're in a secret meeting. And when they hear that you're coming, here it's coming. Yo, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Because there's something that needs to happen. There's something that needs to happen. The plan needs to take life. And they say, this is what we're going to do. Before we go to the king, we're going to ordinate. Audit, yeah. Financially, we're going to audit his financial, the way that he raises his government. We're going to see how. We're going to see how. That in all of us, it's him that they chose. What does that mean? What does that mean? They're fallen. And audit, this is what happened. So now they start to look at his books. That way his expenses happens. Peace of the Lord be with you. Where does he buy every little piece? He said he spent $3. I want to see where the $3 is going. Daniel said he spent $4. I want to see where the $4 is going. That he spent $5. Daniel bought a car. At what money did he buy the car? And he bought a house. And I want to see where. And I want to audit him. That Daniel bought things. And what money did he buy things? We see Daniel. When he passed into the world, he did not dress well. Ever since he entered, now he's come to dress well. We're going to see. We're going to see. Is he taking the government money? Daniel, when he goes into the house, that he was really skinny, that he didn't look much, but now I see he starts to be fat. Peace of the Lord, peace of the Lord bless you. Who are you preaching about? Peace of the Lord bless you. And Daniel came into the house one way, that was bizarre. But now I see that Daniel start to be making progress. What's going on? Where's the money coming from? Where is it coming from? I need to know. So now he starts to drive nice cars. What's going on? What's going on? We're going to audit him. Before we go to the king, we need to have proof. We need to have proof. We're going to the king. We're going to the king. We want to break him. But we know that the king is not stupid. He has a way that he will need to see your book. That we're going to clean up ourselves. We're going to clean ourselves. And then to go accuse Daniel. But we got to take care home first. Even them. Even the enemy knows, first thing first. They know the step. Even the enemy. Before we do this, let us sit. Because we don't want. Because if we come to the king and we're not prepared, we're going to be ashamed. We're going to look bad. We're going to go to the king and say, we say that, Daniel was changing. When he first started, as a refugee, that's not the way he used to be. But now we see that king, he's making a lot of progress. We made progress. We plan our notebook. Now here's the proof. The word of God did not tell us the amount of time that it took for them to spy on Daniel. But God declared in his word the blessings are for those that put their hope in the Lord Jehovah. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. They were spying on the administration of Daniel. And the verse makes me understand that they do not find nothing. Daniel spent $3. They see where he spent $3. What does that mean? For God to stand for you as a Christian, for God stands with you, for God to stand for you, for God to put his hand in the fire for you, for God to spend his hand in the fire for you, for God to break meetings for you, for God to break meetings for you, you have to first. You have to be in the enemy when he's researched to find nothing. Peace of the Lord bless you. For God, stand for you. Stand in your family. Stand at your work. Stand in your sickness. So when the enemy researches, the personal research to say that I don't find anything that I can use against this man, you have to be integrity. By the way, we're in Daniel chapter 6. Daniel chapter 6, that's where we are. Daniel chapter 6. For God to stand for you. The car that you're driving. The car that you're driving. The house that you buy. The way that you dress. For them not to find. When they do research. To find every money. And it stays. Because they're going to do their research. You know they do their research. Do their research. Do their research. Do their research. Before you stand. Before you stand in the meeting. Before you stand in the church meeting. Before you stand in the committee. Let us do our work clean. With integrity. For you to say it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, then lie to me. Here's my notebook. Search me. Search me. Put your hand up and say, thank you, Lord, for the gospel. For God to stand for you. For God to stand for you. For God to stand for you. For God to get in the fire with you. For God to stand in the lion's den. Firstly, the enemy don't find nothing to accuse you with. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. We're singing, God stand for me. God stand for me. But the enemy has a notebook. He's taking notes. Does he find your weakness in your notebook? Because he's searching. He's looking. I see the brother he's making progress. I see the sister, she's making great progress. She was a refugee. Just last week she got off JetBlue. Just last week she can't even speak English. And then when they say Wednesday, she said Wednesday. That's true. That's true. That's true. Wednesday. What is your name? So even now, this person just started and making progress with me. Where is this progress coming from? Where is this coming from? I'm here at work before, and then you're already a supervisor, manager. You already supervisor. I've been here 10 years. You just got here. I know you're going to be supervisor. I know you're going to be administrator. But before that, I'm going to go look and find a way to accuse you of something. Peace of the Lord bless you. But they did not find nothing. When they didn't find nothing, what did they say?
Okay.
They say, all right, you know, we know a way we can get him. You know where we can get him? Because he lives a spiritual life. He's really religious. Peace of the Lord bless you. We haven't found nothing that we can accuse him of. We cannot have nothing that we can accuse him of. We cannot find nothing in the earth to say that he put his hand on it. But there's something. There's something. We know his weakness to accuse him. It's his faith. We can use his faith against him. There's something that we can use against him. The way he prays to his God. There's something that we can use to accuse him. There's something that we can use to accuse him. Because before the work starts, when you're looking for him, you can't find him. And for you to find him, he's in the locker room. And he's praying to his God. We cannot find him to accuse him. Because when the break time, he's praying God at his break time. Pray before work. Pray during this break time. Pray. There's something that we cannot find to accuse him. But there's something that we can touch. We can touch his faith. We can test his faith. His faith. Peace of the Lord be with you. It's faith. If you touch faith, everything is done. If we touch his faith, without, coming to the work and preaching the gospel, that's finishing. As long as we touch his faith, come into the work and come and pray, it will be over with. Because they know that Daniel was really sensible to his relationship with God. Are you sensitive to your relationship with God? I'm talking about myself first before I talk to you. Am I sensitive to my faith, my relationship with God? Is it when I touch God? Do I have faith? Is when I touch my faith? How do I stand? When people come up against your faith, how do you stand? When the sickness stands, because the sickness knows, if he comes, you have money in the bank to go to the doctor. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. And the bad things know that you have a backup to support you. But when they test your faith, do you have a bank? Do you have reserve in your bank? Do you have reserve in your bank? Do you have reserve in your faith bank? Is that when you look at your faith bank, you say that there's enough prayers, there's enough scripture. When they come, to say this is what the word of God says. This is what the word of God says. When the sickness comes, this is what the word of God says. Problems come, this is what the word of God says. That you have the word of God. You have the word of God. You have access. You have access of faith. Just as Daniel. If it's not now, I'm going to learn how to pray. It's not when the attack comes I'm going to learn.
La parole de Dieu comme ça.
The word of God
Les
says,
versets après finir.
when the verse finishes,
Daniel toujours prié.
Daniel always
Même Jean
prayed.
te continue à faire.
As
Et pas
always.
l'air vient déprimé. Et pas
It's
la
not when they
vie.
come to attack him.
Est-ce qu'on est bon?
Do you
Est-ce
have,
que quand un book spirituel ou?
is your spiritual
Il
bank
y a 9 versets.
has enough
Combien de
verses?
versets qu'on est?
How many verses do you
Combien de
know?
versets qu'on est?
How many verses do you know?
L'attaque vient.
When the attack comes.
Parce que chaque maladie qui est versé contre lui.
Because
Chaque
every sickness
problème
has a own different
qui est un verset
scripture.
qui est approprié ensemble avec elle.
Every situation has an appropriate scripture to it. Come on now, Bible study. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Get that
Nous pas qu'à
confirmation.
joindre.
They can't find
Nous
it.
pas qu'à attaquer.
We cannot attack.
Mais nous pas attaquer la foi.
But we're going to touch his faith. Let me touch this right here.
N'a moyen côté sensible.
We're going to touch his sensitive part.
N'a moyen côté sensible.
We're going to touch the sensitive part of his life.
Tout calwal calé quoi dans l'évangile.
Every time you see that he's in the gospel,
Même Job Satan te dit pour.
just like Satan said for Job,
Ah bon qui peut Job?
oh, don't mind him.
Et parce qu'on bénit
It's
Job.
because you bless him. That's why he served you.
Bon bagage sur lui. Bon permission moi attaquer.
Give me permission to attack him.
Ou pour aller c'est pas maudit.
You're going to see that if he won't curse you the
Est-ce que
first chance he
maladie
gets.
pour faire maudit bon Dieu?
As sickness have not made me curse God.
Est-ce que ça m'a demandé bon Dieu depuis 10 ans, depuis 20 ans?
Is what I'm asking of God for 10 years?
Faut qu'on fasse me douter bon Dieu.
Has it made me doubt God?
Monsieur paraît,
The people have come
ils fait réunion,
and they made their meeting
ils sorti avec une conclusion.
and they came out with a conclusion.
Verset à tout.
And the verse said,
Ils paraît devant roi.
they come in front of the
Ils
king
dit roi comme ça,
and they said to the king,
tout administrateur yo,
every administrator
tout gouverneur yo,
and every governor,
yo smart. Maman tout smart.
you're intelligent. I'm going to show you where they're smart.
Yo dit tout administrateur yo.
They let the king know all of your administrators.
Ça veut dire Daniel inclus là-dedans.
That means Daniel is part of the administrators too. Right? Because they said every. They say everybody in your leadership team.
Avait dit si elle dit ouais nous tous les deux,
If they say those two, us two,
côté Daniel.
then he's going to ask, how about Daniel?
Daniel a venu dans réunion tout.
So that means Daniel is going to be now called to the meeting.
Yo pas non, le Daniel pas là.
So they come, they set up a time where they know that Daniel is too busy praying.
Yo dit non, le ça va passer la prière dans moment.
They said, you know, this is his break time where he goes pray. It's a good time to go talk to the king. He's smart.
Yo dit tout administrateur.
They say, all of us here in your administrating team,
Nous chita
we have sat down
après conclusion.
and we've come to a conclusion.
Mais ça nous est.
This is what we see.
L'ennemi a fait plan
When the enemy is planning
pour le jeter
to throw you down,
et ou pas qu'on.
you are the one who have no idea.
Nous tout chita,
It says, we all sat down
nous aimons plan qui bon pour gouvernement.
and then we have come to a conclusion that my king,
Parce que
this
roi
would be good.
intelligent tout.
Because the king is intelligent.
Si c'est deux qui dit,
If it says us two,
parce que yo connaît que t'en dit, la
because
mettre
he
Daniel
knows
premier ministre.
that he already stated that he's going to place
Léo dit nous tout.
Daniel as first prime minister.
Léo dit nous tout.
But when he says us all,
Eh mais si premier ministre en a donné son point passer roi, passer roi.
so that means if Daniel's in it, let us do it.
Non cité
Your name
en tant que chrétien,
as a child of God,
non cité des dos.
your name has been said
La
about
paix bon Dieu
behind
nous.
your back.
Non
People,
cité, ou pas connaît.
you don't even know,
Ou
but
pas connaît.
people have been
Ou
dropping
pas
your name.
connaît. Mais Satan qu'on la prière.
But the devil knows your
Satan
prayer.
qu'on la prière.
The devil knows the
Satan
time you
qu'on
go
l'a pas
pray.
prié.
Knows, and he knows when you're
La
not
paix bon Dieu
praying.
nous.
Peace of the Lord be with
Satan,
you. The devil,
le diable,
the devil,
qu'on l'ait,
Lucifer,
qu'on l'ait,
the devil, he
l'a
knows
prié.
when you're praying. He knows when you're free. He knows when you're busy. He knows your schedule. He knows your schedule.
Yo pas yo André.
They come through.
Nous chita nous parler.
It says, we have sat down and we have spoken.
Mais ça ka bon pour gouvernement.
And then we come up with a great plan for the government.
Là on mettre dans tête li.
So then now when the king put in his mind. So as these people are just lost and lost, these two governors, and because Daniel's coming in, and maybe, you know, Daniel will have a positive influence on them. So then after that, all of the government will make progress. No king. This is what we have. This is the plan we have. This is what we want you to do. In 30 days. Remember Sunday we spoke about for 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. This is what you're going to do. This is the decree you're going to sign. In 30 days. Anybody that worship another God besides you, you need to throw them on the lions there. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. We're not going to give them 12 months. We're not going to give them 12 months. But in 30 days, you're going to see who's a child of God and who's not. In 30 days. In 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. You're going to see who's praying with all their heart and who's not going to pray with their heart. Just in 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. In 2019 and in 2019 and 30 days and 30 days you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the difference. With who? With who? That's with God. And those who are not with God. In 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. We're not gonna give them all days. We're not gonna give them 30 days. Just 30 days. We're going to see who in the midst of them that's going to be able to stand. In 30 days, we're going to see who's who. We're going to see who's who and who's not. Just in 30 days. We're not going to give them much. Just 30 days. You know, because the 2019 comes. It says, oh yes, I'm going to be a better Christian. I'm going to be a better. I'm going to return. I'm going to go back to my first love. I'm going to serve God. I'm going to pray. I'm going to fast for 21 days. I'm going to fast. Just give me 30 days. You're going to see who's who. Just 30 days. I know they can't make it for 12 days, for 12 months. Let me tell you something. You think the devil is stupid? He is not stupid. Because even the devil knows he can't hold on to 30 days. He knows he can't hold on to 12 months. But for 30 days, yeah, he got it. He could do it. I have time. Praise God. 30 days. In 30 days, we're going to see. We're going to separate. We're going to see. We're going to see in 30 days. We're going to see. We're going to see if this young man, where is it God that's going to take care of his family? That when they fire him for God, how the bill's going to be paid? When they fire him, when they fire him in the gospel, how is he going to be able to pray? How? He's going to pay the bills, pay the home, the mortgage, the car note. We're going to just give him 30 days. We're going to see what he's going to do. Because in February, there's a bill that's coming. We're going to see. We're going to see where you stand, brother. We're going to see where you stand. There's a bill that's coming. We just give it 30 days. Because in 30 days, they're going to throw him out the house. We're going to see that if his God is going to deliver him. Okay, we're going to see, can you go to the landlord to say that God is this, God is that. We're going to see that if you're going to give the landlord an envelope full of faith. I don't got the 2,000 this week, but God is so good, isn't he? I'll see you in March. is the gospel being preached this morning. Just 30 days. 30 days. If he used to get a paycheck every 2 weeks, when he don't see it the second week, that he's going to fix himself. Peace of the Lord be with you. If he gets paid every week, when he starts to lose a check, he's going to understand. He's going to understand that there's no more games. This is real. We're going to shut down this government. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. The word of God makes us understand that when Daniel finished hearing what's going on, that the king signed a decree. What does that mean? That means Daniel heard rumors. He heard the rumors that there's a decree that's in place. But he didn't give it too important. He didn't give it importance. Because, rumors, I'm not here to entertain rumors. If it's not yet a decree or law, it doesn't bother me. It's just a rumor. The word makes me understand. When Daniel heard that the king has now put the rumor into law, that means now this is the state of the union. Now it's serious. And now it's a systematic situation. That means now it's part of the political system. What I love, it says when Daniel heard that the decree was signed on this day. That means Najua. That means the day that he heard it was signed. Daniel didn't give the second day, or not the third day, not the fourth day, not the fifth day. On the same day, when he heard it, Daniel did not give it chance. Didn't give the enemy chance for a second day. Not a third. Not a fourth. Not a fifth. Not the next month. Not 2 months. But then this month. That was this month. That I was not a God. I was not a God. Last month I can return. He said this month. This day. This day. There's no more days. It's this day. Daniel did not give God a rain check. Sometimes you and I, we want to serve God. We want to serve God. We want to serve God. We start, and then we fall, and then we say another day. But how many days do you need for you to take God seriously? But the word of God says this day, not the second, not the third day, not the fourth day, but he said today, this day. How many days do you need to get your life right? How many days? How many days? Next week, which is the last Sunday of January, how many more days or how many more weeks do you need? As Jesus said, we are the salt of the earth. We are the light of the world. The light of the world. How many more days do you need? My youth in the school. How many more days do you need? How many more days do you need? 30 days. 30 days. Daniel had any other days to do whatever he wanted. But from the first day, they trapped Daniel. Because he did not negotiate his day. How many more days do you need? Look at the person as you say, neighbor, how many more days? How many more days? How many more days? How many more days do you need? Some of us, every year, every year when the year's ending, we don't see you. But 31st of December, that day, you come to church that day. We don't see you the whole year. But 31st, you here. Or Easter. But 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. How many more days do you need? Throughout all year, we don't see it. We don't see it. But when Easter comes, that, oh, I got to find a church to go. I got a good suit to put on today. But I'm going to open up this parenthesis to show you. I see this at work. If you want, employee come to work, don't let Easter come. They always tell you that Sunday, oh no, Easter, man, I got to go to church Easter. How many days do you need? Look at the person that I want you to look at him with the eye. Look at him in his eye. How many more days do you need? How many more days? What you waiting for? How many more days? For you to take God serious. How many more days do you need to get your life right? How many more days you need to make a decision? How many more days? In the 30 days. In the 30 days. How many days? What day? What day? In the 30 days that you want to take God serious, that you want to take the relationship to God personally, because Pastor Veno, Pastor Polo, how many days do you need? How many days do you need? How many days do you need? In the 30 days. Pastor Polo, how many more days do you need out of the 30 to take God seriously? How many days? How many hours? How many minutes? How many seconds? What you waiting for? But Christ said, when he is going to die, and the 12 disciples, he had 3 on his inner circle. Those 3, everywhere that he was going special, those 3 had to go with him. Peace of the Lord be with you. But when Jesus was about to die, he told them, let us go further. Let us go further. We're going to pray. Because the time has come. Because this night, when he comes, he finds them, they were sleeping. He told them, you can't even spend 1 hour with me? What does that mean? What does that mean? I want to go a little further before I explain this. The Bible makes us understand. Before Jesus Christ, I want a mother to hear this. I want a family to hear what I'm saying. Because it's very profound. And somebody in ministry needs to hear this. Jesus, before, he chose the 12. He prayed. He makes us understand. He prayed throughout the whole night. Before he chose the disciples in the morning. What does that mean? When the time of the Jew is 12 hours, it's from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 12 days, 12 hours for 12 disciples. Think about it. 12 hours for 12 disciples. That means 1 hour for each disciple. 1 hour for each disciple. How many children do you have? How many children do you have? You cannot even pray for 1 hour. How many children do you have? You cannot fast for 1 hour. You say you can't pray. But Jesus gave. Jesus gave 1 hour for every disciple. You're a mother, a father. How many children do you have? If you have 5 children, you should be 5 hours for every child. If you have 5 child, you should be able to dedicate 5 hours. Because God says, the word says, he took 12 hours. 1 hour for each disciple. 12 hours. He prayed for the spiritual life, material life. Peace of the Lord be with you. He made provisions for them for 12 hours. 1 hour each for each. 12 disciples, 12 hours. Before you start to pray, you don't even know where to start. You don't know where to end. You always start, thank you, Lord, for... And then you have a family, you have a ministry, you have children, you got bills. You're asking God for something, but how many hours do you give me? Do you give me time? Yes, you do. Preach, Pastor. Preach, Pastor. Peace and love. Preach. Do you? Have you given God? Have you given God time that he needs to work it out on your behalf? 1 hour. 1 hour for every child, for every disciple. 1 hour. That makes me understand. When I was young, because you know, you have to be able to joke on certain things. But what I'm about to tell you, it's wow, hilarious. I have an aunt that passed away already, and I used to call her mother. As soon as you got to the neighborhood, it's difficult for you not to know that she's a child of God. Because when she's praying, man, everybody knows, because you can hear her. She prays morning, noon, night. Not in it, you know, some of you out here, you praying in your heart all day, snoring and praying. But her, she's making a joyful noise. And she came to a place. She came to a place. I'm not going to go to this point. She came into a point. Every time she's praying, and she always starts to pray, but she don't finish it, and she falls asleep, and sleep comes to take her. There's a time that she got up and she got into herself, and she started praying, and she fell asleep. When she got up, she remembered she was praying. She was like, Lord, what's going on like this? What's happening to me? It's not every time I'm praying I can't pray. Before I used to pray, I used to pray 1 hour, 2 hours. But now, if I start to pray, I start to, Lord, you know. That's somebody. That's somebody that knows their relationship with God. That know their relationship with God. What is your relationship with God? We want to end. The last point I want to show you. Daniel came. He changed his priority. When Daniel entered the work, everything was king. Was to please the king. First thing he saw, he said, you know, I'm not going to speak to nobody. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do my job. But when he hears that king signed his decree, his priority changed. Come on now. His priority changed. His priority changed. Now he no longer sees the work. Now he sees his God. Peace of the Lord be with you. The Bible makes me understand. 3 times by day. 3 times a day. What I came to, I told you. If he used to work 12 hours. Let us say 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 in the morning. He prays. At 12, he prays. And at 6 p.m., before the work's done, you're not going to find him nowhere that he's on his knees and he's praying. Somebody like this, what you can find him. Somebody like this, where can you say that this man, he was, speaking about people?
Daniel.
Thank you.
Daniel.
And Daniel.
Il changeait priorité.
Change his priority.
I want to
ask you a question this morning. This morning.
Combien maman petite?
How many mothers?
Combien madame?
Or how many wives?
Comment t'as campé?
How could you stand?
Si mon jour,
if one day your husband came home and you know he went to work and he come to work and left the work at 8, left home at 8 a.m. and at 8:15 came back home, he tell you that they fired him. And you ask him, why did they fire you? And he tells you, because of my faith. How many mothers, wife, your husband come back home, left home 8 o'clock, come back home at 8:15. You must work across the street.
Combien papa?
How many fathers?
Combien mari?
How many husbands?
Combien mari?
How many husbands?
Wow.
Because of your faith.
You're too campé.
They tell you stand. And if you don't stand, we're going to fire you. And you stand. And they say, with the God that I'm serving, nobody can take the gospel out of my mouth. God gave me the work. I knew God before the work. And it's not at the work that can go. The same God that gave me the work that can give me even greater. Nothing that's going to take God's life. But the question, how many wives, how many husbands, how many children that can stand to say that the one that was suffering, that lost his job because of faith. You say that you say you pray. You say you got faith. We know you can pray. We know you can pray. We know that you're not going to lose the service. But how many? Us that's here. That they will fire you for your faith. That would not curse God. Come on, because of me, they fired me. Now you gotta fix this. Now Christians is so arrogant. They say, hey, you're gonna have to do something.
Florida.
In Florida. There's a park where I used to live. Every afternoon when I came out of work, we had a group that we used to meet with and have Bible study debates. But there's a place where I lived in Florida. There's a law that passed. If they find you, you put in garbage in the street. Not only they're going to fine you, but you're going to do 3 months of community service, of picking up trash. They don't need to know your work schedule. There's one of the guys that we was with each other. And he has, you know, his little bicycle when he's coming to the meeting. And then he was drinking something, and then he littered. So now the police came and saw him, caught him red-handed, stopped him. And he says, the police, I don't know, I wasn't there, but obviously they questioned me. But those of us that already saw it, we said, they said, you know what, yeah, he's going to be missing for a couple of days because we know the law. Because now, now if you need him, you're going to have to find that little green jacket that they give him. And then when the communication with the police ends, and we say, what did they tell you? He says, yeah, they said, yeah, they come. And what saved them, he said that he didn't know the law. And I told him, you don't know. The law says that if you put the garbage down, even if you was working, the schedule they give you, you have to come pick up the garbage for free. He tells you. You know the first thing he tells me? When I tell you Christian is arrogant, the first thing, he doesn't even look at himself and know that it was his fault. He goes, hey, God would have known. Because God would not have found his tithes. So now you blaming God. So now he punished God. I ain't about to pay this tithe. You know, I ain't working. And now, this is where you got to see that the hand that you're raising up, and when you're crying with your eyes, is that in the 30 days, they're going to still find you faithful. This month, the rest of this year. The word for you. The encouragement for you. It's not for Christians.
Non seulement janvier.
Not only January.
Non seulement février.
Not only February.
Non seulement mars.
Not only March.
Non seulement lundi.
Not only
non seulement
Monday.
mardi.
Not only
Mais
Tuesday.
c'est pour tout côté.
But everywhere you are. Everywhere that you are. Even no problem. Even persecution. You have to always stand. As Daniel stood. You don't have days. There's nothing that's making you change your schedule. There's nothing that makes you change your schedule for God. May God bless you. Bon Dieu fidèle, bon Dieu fidèle, ou levez ma l'air et ou portez fado mieux, ou ban la vie, ou jetez l'eau dans les yeux moi, ou toujours là. Où c'est bon Dieu fidèle. Stand all over the campus. This morning, right where you are, I want you to raise up your hand as high as you can. Say, Lord, help me to be faithful in these next 30 days. There are things that's going to happen. There are people that's going to talk in your ears. There are situations that may happen. But Lord, no matter what comes my way, I want these hands. I want these hands to stay right where they are right now. Lord, I want what's in my heart to stay right where it is right now. These next 30 days. How many days do I need? I need to start right now. Today is the first day.